Hi friends, it's time for math. We've been starting our math lessons with counting up to 100. So let's go ahead and count together. Everybody, try your best. Here we go.
Come on, kids! Do you want to count to 100?
Count, 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 count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10. Count, 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 count.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
20. Count, count, count,
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29,
30. Count, count, count,
31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39,
40. Count, count, count,
41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49,
50. Count, count, count,
51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59,
60. Count, count, count,
61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69,
70. Count, count, count,
71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79,
80. Count, 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 count.
81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89,
90. Count, count, count,
91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99,
100. Count. Said I can count to 100. Said I can count to 100. Come on. Said I can count to 100. Count.
Okay, mathematicians, let's take a close look at our learning target. Remember, learning targets tell us what we are aiming for. Our learning target today says, I can divide shapes into halves. I can divide shapes into halves. So, we talked about dividing. When you divide something, you break it up. You're going to break up a shape into halves. How many parts are there if something is broken into halves? How many pieces or parts? Show me with your fingers. Okay, everybody got their answer? Get them up. Right, halves mean there are two equal parts. So we are going to be breaking shapes into two equal parts. So again, what does it mean to divide? Dividing is breaking something into smaller pieces. What do we divide things? Why do we divide things? Well, we may want to divide things in case we want to share something, like if we want to share a candy bar, or we want to share pizza, or share cake. So we want to divide it up in order to share, okay? So fractions, say you want to share a cookie with a friend. What would you do? Well, you had a friend, you would want to break the cookie into two parts. So these two parts were once one whole cookie. So these are called fractions or halves. Halves are part of a whole. The two cookies were one whole cookie at one time. So now we're going to take a look here at this shape. We are going to divide it into even halves. So I'm going to go ahead and get a line for myself. I'm going to insert a line. Okay. And I want to divide this rectangle in two. So I'm going to go right in the middle. Here's my divider. I think it's about right here. It's probably the middle. And I'm going to draw my line right there. I'm going to make my line dark so you can see it. So I think, well, maybe I'll move it a little bit over. I've divided this rectangle into halves with one line. I divided or broke it into two pieces. Let's try the next one. It says to show another way. So last time I went this way. Let me do another way. I'm going to insert a line again. This time I'm going to go across this way. I'm going to go right in the middle. Draw my line across. I will make it dark for you so you can see it. Okay. I think that's pretty good. I might want to just move it down a little bit. Okay, does that look pretty even? The top half and the bottom half about the same size? Good, so I divided this rectangle in halves up and down with my divider, going up and down with two fat pieces. And then I put my line in the long way to make two long skinny pieces. So I've just divided. We're going to divide one more. I'm going to go ahead and use the line tool to divide this circle into halves. Okay, this is actually more of an oval. So I'm going to insert a line again. Okay, now when you're dividing a circle in half, you have to have your line go right through that center, that middle part. So the middle is about right here. Okay, I'm going to go here, divide right down the middle there. Okay, so I just divided this oval in half. With one line, I made two parts, two equal parts. Okay, so I've divided all of these shapes into halves with one line, and I made sure that both of my parts were the same size by putting that divider right in the middle of the shape. My lines could go up like here, or my line could go across, which is called horizontal, like here. Okay, it could go up or it could go across. Okay, so let's take a look at what your assignment is today. By the way, lines that go up are called vertical. I forgot about that for just a minute. So vertical, horizontal, like the horizon. So you're going to go in your activities. Okay. Okay, so you're going to click on this activity here. Okay, click Add Response. Okay, so we are going to divide this circle in half using our hand tool. You can use the hand tool to move your dividing line around. You can put it wherever you think it should be. If you should want to turn your line, you can do that too if you want. And the way that you turn the line is when you click on it, click, you'll see this arrow. You can hold that down and slowly move it so that you get it how you want to get it. Then you can move it in to make half, okay? So you're going to divide each of these shapes into halves, okay? And then the last couple pages is a challenge here. You're going to choose a shape and divide it in half. So watch carefully. Your shapes are here. You're going to click on the three dots, click on shapes. You can pull this bar down and see all the different shapes here. I would not choose any of these in here. Those are used for other purposes. So you could pick one of these shapes. So let's say I want to pick the hexagon. You could click on it, and it brings it out on your page, and then you can make it bigger or smaller by dragging on the circle handles. You could move it down, right? Now you're going to need your line. You could use a pencil to draw a line, or in shapes, you can pick the line and out will pop your line, and you can move your line around. If you want to make your line longer, you can pull in the ends. You can turn your line. You can even change colors of your line. Okay, so I have 2 pages here where you actually have to pick a shape out of the shapes here and choose the line or use a pencil tool. And I want you to pick any shape and divide it in half. So there's 2 like that. When you're done with all those 7 slides, you've divided 5 with a line, and then you've taken 2 out of here, out of the shapes, and you've used the line tool to divide them, then you're all done and you can click the green check. Okay? So get to work dividing